Why study private equity? Private equity is an asset class, it's a type of investment that has gained prominence in recent years as one of the prime opportunities in alternative assets for investors to seek attractive risk and return profiles, but also as a very important source of transformation for businesses. The economic importance of private equity is enormous. There are thousands of companies under private equity ownership worldwide, and private equity has the possibility to assist these companies in a transformation process over several years through very active ownership. It's interesting that private equity is relatively poorly understood. I sometimes characterize it as under-researched given its economic importance, and the reasons for this are largely due to the data paucity. It's called private equity for a reason. It's a private set of transactions where there's no general disclosure requirement, so the public knows very little about this asset class. So access to information is only possible through direct ties with the actors in private equity, and that in fact has been one of the differentiating features of the Private Equity Observatory since the very beginning. We established over the years important ties with different industry actors, allowing us to access confidential information guided by appropriate confidentiality clauses that we see more than others, and we're able to analyze and research in more depth what's going on in the asset class than others, and in particular those actors who are limited to those type of information available in commercial databases. With this particular objective, we've been trying to add data-driven facts, empirical facts to the debate on private equity to increase the understanding of different actors on how the asset class works, to allow policymakers to have a more educated view on how to possibly regulate or not this asset class, which is still largely unregulated compared to other types of economic activity, and at the end of the day also allow investors to better choose whether and where to invest into private equity. The debate about private equity sometimes tends to be ideological. It's characterized by an unhealthy ratio of opinion to fact. Many people have an opinion on private equity based on, what they think about the asset class, about some myths. Sometimes these opinions tend to become rather ideological, and it's our role at the Observatory of Private Equity at HEC to enlighten this debate with some facts about the asset class, allowing better decision making and ultimately better outcomes.